Good afternoon, and welcome to St. Alphonsus Liguori's performance of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Willy Wonka is based on the classic book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, a story of a sweet boy from a poor family dreaming of finding one of the 5 golden tickets. The golden ticket, hidden inside a chocolate bar wrappers, will admit the winner to this eccentric and reclusive Willy Wonka magical factory. One after another, tickets are discovered by ghastly children, but with the lad find the last remaining one and have all his dreams come true? At this time, we ask you to please silence your cell phones and electronics. Please put them on airplane mode. And you can take many pictures as you want, but we ask that you do not use a flash, because sometimes our little actors and actresses do get a little nervous. Please keep the middle aisle clear during the performance. It will be used throughout the performance. All kids must stay with their parents and not be left alone in the bleachers, because sometimes, as you well know, little kids can get loud. Please do not leave the gym in the middle of the scene, and if you need to, please do it while the main curtains are closed. So thank you for coming today, and enjoy the show. Lights out.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in a world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do it. Want to change the world, there's nothing to it. There is no place I know to compare with pure imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be. I am Willy Wonka, the greatest candy maker of all time.
Once upon a chocolate time, a long, long chocolate time ago, the golden age of chocolate began. I know 'cause I was there.
When it comes to chocolate, he's a many flavored man, you know.
'Cause that's the age of chocolate he ran, with all such silent flame.
And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres.
But soon I'll be retiring to make way for someone new. Some bright spark I'll be hiring, but who?
But who?
But who? But who? Whatever your opinion is about me, the chocolate world could not survive without me. There'd be no more chocolate ripples or chocolate tipples, chocolate ruffles or chocolate truffles, chocolate kisses for sweet little misses, soft and creamy, completely dreamy, or chocolate ices, 'cause chocolate's crisis will grow and grow and grow the day that he retire. I know, no, Willy Wonka just can't go. There'd be no more chocolate squiggles, chocolate giggles, chocolate whirlies, chocolate swirlies, chocolate twirlies for all you girlies, chocolate pig, or chocolate bugles, or chocolate bubbles, 'cause chocolate's troubles will grow and grow and grow the day that I retire. I know, no, Willy Wonka just can't go. And the golden age of chocolate has lasted all these years. The golden stage of chocolate that every child reveres. There's a golden age of chocolate history we must write somehow. For the golden age of chocolate to make life sweeter now. These two very old people are the father and mother of Mr. Bucket. And those two very old people on the other side of the bed are the father and mother of Mrs. Bucket. That's Mr. Bucket, and that's Mrs. Bucket. The small boy standing right there is Charlie Bucket, their only son.
Here you go, Grandpa Joe, cabbage soup.
Every day, nothing but cabbage soup. Cheer me up, Charlie. Tell me, what's the chocolate?
Well, Wonka's got a new bar out.
Fudge wiffle or mallow base?
Mallow with flavor shifters.
Flavor shifters, my.
Hey, Papa, what's the latest cap count?
1,249,976 perfectly installed toothpaste caps, Charlie.
Wow, do you think I might be able to work in the toothpaste factory one day?
Let's hope not, Charlie.
Oh.
What kind of positive thinking is that? Charlie's gonna work for Mr. Wonka one day making chocolate bars.
Now, Grandpa Joe, don't go filling the boy's head with dreams of candy.
Charlie's from a long line of distinguished candymen and woman.
But Wonka hasn't hired anyone since Lego Spice stole his candy balloon recipe.
Wonka was so angry. He gathered all his workers, saying, "I'm sorry, but you all must go home." Then he locked the gates of the factory forever.
But Mr. Wonka still makes candies. I could smell them on my way to school.
Yes, but no one goes in and no one comes out. Shadow workers, maybe the undead. Who knows?
Grandpa Joe, you're going to give Charlie nightmares again.
What'd she say?
She's making bathtub gin.
We're playing gin?
I'm in.
Charlie, run out and see if anyone is done with the newspaper.
Okay, Dad, but you'll have to feed Grandpa George.
Here you go, Mom. Here's your cabbage soup.
I thought we were playing gin.
See these kids? They meet outside Charlie's house every day after lunch with a shiny nickel apiece to buy a Wonka bar from the local candy man. The only kid with no nickel is Charlie.
It's the Candy Man! The Candy Man!
What are you going to get?
Hey, Charlie, help me pick something out. I got a nickel.
You've already got a lollipop. Shouldn't you finish that first?
I can't help it. I love candy. All candy. Chocolate, caramel, jawbreakers, suckers.
Stop it.
You're making my mouth water.
I can't stop eating sweets, all those wonderful
Willy Wonka treats. You can keep the others.
'cause me,
I'm a Wonkerer.
Oh yeah, when it comes to candy, Willy's the conqueror.
The conqueror. chocolate and a miracle or two. The candy man.
The Candyman.
The candy man can.
The Candyman can.
Who can take a rainbow, wrap it in a sigh, soak it in the sun and make a strawberry lemon pie. The candy man.
Candyman.
The candy man can.
The Candyman can. The Candyman can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. The Candyman makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes. You can even eat the dishes. Nothing for you, Charlie?
Not today. I don't want to spoil my appetite.
Looks like your appetite could use a little spoiling. Here, take one of these. On the house.
Really? Thanks.
Who can take tomorrow? Dip it in a dream. Separate the sorrow and collect up all the dreams. The candy man. The candy man can.
The Mammy Man can. The Candyman can. 'Cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good. Thanks for the candy. Oh yeah, my dad wants to know if he can borrow the paper.
I'm afraid it's yesterday's paper. Here you go. What's the world coming to when a family can't even afford the paper?
Charlie, your soup's getting cold.
And the world tastes good 'cause the candy man thinks it should.
Charlie, come eat. Here's the paper, Dad.
Warmy Chocolate Crispy. Would you look at this? Wonka factory to be open to a lucky few.
Do you mean people will actually be allowed inside the factory?
Read what it says.
Mr. Willy Wonka has decided to allow 5 children to visit his factory. The lucky 5 will tour the factory and receive a lifetime supply of Wonka chocolate.
Tour the factory?
A lifetime supply of chocolate?
Read on.
5 golden tickets have been hidden among 5 million ordinary candy bars. The finders of these golden tickets will win the tour and the chocolate.
That's a 1,000,000 to 1 shot.
The tickets could be anywhere. How exciting. I wonder if any of them had been found yet. That paper's a day old.
Charlie, can you imagine winning?
Touring the factory.
Meeting Mr. Wonka. Seeing for yourself all those undead zombie workers.
And eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Eating a lifetime supply of chocolate.
1 o'clock already? Charlie, you'd better hurry. You'll be late for school.
It's back to the twists and turns of toothpaste for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Bucket.
Goodbye, Mrs. Bucket.
Charlie, remember, we may be starving and we may be poor, but the Bucket family always
Thinks positive.
Write it in purple ink, Charlie. Purple ink.
Positive.
So Mr. Bucket went back to the toothpaste factory, while little Charlie Bucket was off to school. But on the way, Charlie heard some exciting news.
Did you hear? Someone found the first golden ticket.
Already? When?
Just now, look!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Phineas Trout with a direct TV link to Frankfurt, Germany. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. People are buying over 50,000 Wonka bars an hour, and the first golden ticket has been found. And here's the family now. Mrs. Drew, may we have a word?
Their name is Gloop, Gloop, und die sind mein kleiner Liebchen Augustus.
Tell us about the ticket, ma'am.
Oh yeah, I just knew my little snotches bushes Augustus would find that golden ticket. He eats so much candy bandy that it was almost impossible for him not to find one. In fact, you could say we've been training him for this day ever since our little pudgy budgie was born.
Training?
Oh yeah, for a dunce to eat as much as Augustus, he needs to be trained from morning to night eating all kinds of foods. We give him fruit juice for breakfast, plus melons and mangoes, and cereal, bananas, and cream.
Sind fried eggs mit Bacon, Tomatoes und Mushrooms, mit Bread Rolls und Buns bei Serin. Und Coffee und Toastbread mit Butter und Marmalade, Sweetmeats und Eat-Treats galore.
And what does Augustus do when breakfast is through?
I eat more, I eat more. Between meals a cook feeds me all kinds of goodies like chocolates and puddings and snacks.
You must understand, young Augustus is my little pea, so it's not saying he lacks.
Mom has Wonka but sent in sacks.
'Cause he helped little Gussie relax.
Then dinner?
Of course, it's his meal of the day when Augustus comes right off his diet.
It's hamburgers, hot dogs und 10 tons of french fries und if I want more they supply it.
Augustus keeps eating
Und eating.
until he subsides to the floor.
Then when he's finally back on his feet, the kid can't even get through the door?
And that's why Augustus has lived in the dining room right from the day he was 4.
And what does the little lad do all night to prevent life from becoming a bore?
I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more, I eat more. More. I eat more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the worldwide rush for Wonka bars is getting bigger by the minute, and it seems the second golden ticket has been found. We're live at a remote in Sao Paulo, Brazil, where things are sweet for Veronica Salt.
That's Veruca, imbecile. Veruca, Veruca, Veruca.
So, Mr. Salt, I understand you sweetened Veruca's chances, little assistance.
As soon as my little girl told me she simply had to have one of those golden tickets, I bought hundreds of thousands of Wonka bars. I'm in the nut business. Peanuts, cashews, but mainly Brazil nuts. So I had my factory girls stop shelling Brazil nuts and start shelling wrappers.
Daddy, that hideous reporter said my name wrong on live television. Can't you get him fired?
For you, dear. Anything. Anyway, after days of shelling chocolate, when my factory gals finally found the blasted golden ticket, I let her take the lucky piece of chocolate home to her 17 kids.
How generous.
Daddy, now he's being sarcastic. I want him fired. Fired! You hear me? Fired, fired, fired.
This is Phineas Trout, where the sweet has turned sour.
Gee, after just one day, there are only 3 golden tickets left.
And both winners are twists. You think one deserving kid will win?
Dad, why aren't you at work? Did they close the factory early?
I'm afraid so, Charlie. In fact, they closed it forever. I don't know how you tell your mom. Things were tough when I had the job, but now...
Don't worry, Dad. Like Grandpa Joe always says, think positive. You've nothing to lose, so why not choose to think positive? Whenever my luck is on the blink, I think positive. Whenever I'm feeling down and out and don't know what to do, I never give way to fear and doubt, 'cause thinking positive sees me through. Whenever my stars are out of sync, I think positive. I write my thoughts down in purple ink and think positive. Remember this song: when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time you'll be thinking positive too. Come on, Papa, sing with me. Whenever I think I'm in the drink, I think
Positive?
yeah. Whenever my luck goes down the sink, I think
Positive.
yeah. Whenever you're feeling low or lost, just take a tip from me.
You're wasting your time to count the cost.
'Cause thinking positive, that comes free. That's right,
positive is the way to be. Ever
Teetering on the brink, I think positive. The moment I do, I'm in the pink, I think positive. Remember this song when things go wrong, then you'll know what to do. In no time, you'll be thinking positive too. Yeah.
Charlie, I haven't had this much fun since the factory manager caught his tongue in the conveyor belt. Now let's get home. I'm positive we're having something for supper tonight.
Let me guess, leftover cabbage soup?
No, fresh cabbage soup.
Now that's positive.
The Bucket family went about from morning till night with a horrible rumbling in their tummies. Charlie felt it worst of all. But once a year, Charlie got a very special treat.
Surprise! Happy birthday, Charlie!
Here you go, Charlie. Happy birthday, my love.
It's from all of us. Go on, boy, open it.
It's a Wonka's Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mill Delight!
The best of them all. Real Whipple, carefully whipped at 27 RPMs for precisely 62.3 seconds.
Grandpa, please.
I thought we agreed on the Nutterific. The Fudge Mouth's the best, and you know it. Go ahead, Charlie, open her up. Show us what thinking positive's all about.
Now, don't be too disappointed, my darling, if you don't find what you're looking for.
Now remember, whatever happens, you'll still have the bar of candy.
Yeah, I know.
For goodness sake, open it, boy.
Please, open it. You're making me jumpy.
Well, that's that. Who wants a piece?
We wouldn't dream of it, Charlie.
Come on, Dad, you deserve a piece. You know, after losing your job and all.
What?
That's not funny. Charlie, that's not true. Tell me it's not true.
We'll starve.
It is true, and we will not starve. And what kind of party is this? Hey, let's splurge it up a little. Put on the radio.
Mr. Bucket's right. What's a little more electricity? Charlie, plug in the radio.
Really? This is the best birthday ever!
We interrupt the Orphan Radio Hour to bring you this important news flash. A third golden ticket has been found in Snellville, Georgia. And what is your name, young lady?
Violet Beauregard.
Violet, quit chewing your gum so loudly. Remember what your therapist said about acting out.
Ah, can't it, Ma? You flap just as much as I do.
Now tell us, Violet, how'd you find your golden ticket?
I'm a gum chewer normally, but when I heard about Wonka's contest, I laid off the gum and switched to candy bars. Now, of course, I'm right back on gum. In fact, I've been working on this piece for 3 months solid. I've beaten the record set by my best friend, Cornelia Prince-Middle. Hi, Cornelia, listen to this. That's the sound of you losing. Listen some more.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Wonka bars are selling up to $200,000 an hour, and this just in. The fourth golden ticket has been found in Television City, California. Leaving only the fifth and final ticket to be found. We're at the home of Mike TV, the founder of the fourth golden ticket. And here's Miss TV now. Tell us about the ticket, ma'am.
You see, Mike and I were...
Shh, be quiet, Mom. Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This is the best part. Crack, smack, whack, dead. Did you see him die? That was totally awesome.
Very cool, Mike. Now, Miss TV, about the golden ticket.
Yeah, I got a ticket. Big deal. Means I'll miss at least an hour of my saying your favorite TV show. And I'm gonna have to tour some stupid chocolate factory. Right? Whatever. Hit him harder.
Now, which school does our golden ticket winner attend?
What? Are you crazy? Who needs school? I got my screens in the net, fool. Some kids like a right to change, and some kids like to use their brains, earn a university degree. I don't share thirst of knowledge, I don't need to go to college. Me, I see it all on TV.
Some kids like to sing and dance, and some kids go to Paris, France, while others visit Washington, D.C.
I don't learn a single thing, cause I can download anything. It's all on my computer for free.
Some kids go to baseball games, and other kids have useless names like 10 days at a Boy Scout Jamboree.
While when big kids do verse and verse, I play Destroy the Universe. No one has Nintendo games like me.
Some kids like to fly balloons or play the latest top 10 tunes, while others want to surf in Waikiki.
I can visit London, Rome,
and Tokyo without leaving home.
Take a spaceship to the moon,
and back on any afternoon.
Yes, I can do it all from A to Z, cause I got our computer. All my stuff is wireless. I can see it all on TV. On TV. On TV.
Turn it off. I've heard enough of these snot-nosed brats.
What'd he say? What'd she say?
She said she spotted rats. Catch one. We'll eat it.
That's quite enough. We should all go to bed.
Can Grandpa just tell me one Wonka story? Just one, please.
All right, but just one. But no zombie worker stories. You need your sleep.
Charlie, look here.
A Wonka's Nutty Crunch surprise. But where'd you get it?
I've been saving. Open it.
I can't. I'm too nervous. You open it.
Let's do it together. A lifetime supply of chocolate. 1, 2, 3.
Nothing. A good thing, really, because chocolate's very fattening.
You're right, Charlie. A lifetime supply, but you'd be the size of the dome on Capitol Hill.
I wish I'd never heard of candy or Wonka.
Cheer up, Charlie. Give me a smile. What happened to the smile I used to know? Don't you know your grin has always been my sunshine? Let that sunshine show.
Come on, Charlie. No need to frown. Deep down you know tomorrow is your tour. When the days get heavy, never pitch up at 'em.
Up and at 'em, boy.
Someday, sweet as a song, Charlie's lucky day will come along. Till that day you've got to hold on strong, Charlie. Up on top is right where you belong.
Look up, Charlie. You'll see a star. Just follow it and keep your dreams in view.
Pretty soon the skies are gonna clear up, Charlie. Cheer up, Charlie, do. Cheer up, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
Just be glad you're you.
Cheer up, Charlie. More than 2 weeks passed, and the fifth and final ticket still refused to show up. The great city is blanketed with bitter, freezing snow.
Charlie, where's your coat?
I haven't got a coat.
Here, take my scarf. You'll freeze to death.
Thanks.
Oh, Charlie, could you do me a favor? Could you grab that last case of nut crunchies for me? Don't want them to freeze.
Sure. I think you dropped this coin.
What's this? It's not mine. Take it home to your folks.
You think I should? Maybe I should put up a flyer.
That coin's probably been in the snow for weeks. Take it, Charlie. And take this for being such a good kid.
Really?
Really. You look like you're starving.
It's so good. A perfect blend of Belgian dark chocolate and New World Light with subtle overtones of Moroccan espresso. Wonka's a genius. Thanks, but I better get to home. Do you think I could have one more? Just one. I'll pay for it.
Sure, why not? I'd give you another one, but my boss is pretty strict about inventory. What'll it be, Charlie, my boy?
Well, I think I'll share this one with my family. Grandpa Joe likes the Whipple Scrumptious Fudge Mo Delight, but Grandma Josephina likes the Nutterific.
Then you should get the Whipple Scrumptious Nutterific Totally Twisted Combo Bar. Just out. Here you go. Oh, and I know you're going to share it with your family and all, but you might as well take a little taste, to make sure it's not bad or anything.
On the one hand, you are just a bar of chocolate, no different from the rest. On the other hand, you're the superstar of chocolate, the golden key to Willy Wonka's treasure chest. Whichever you are, I'm hoping for the best. Think positive. Think positive. Think positive. Look what happened. See what happened. That's what happens when you're thinking positive. Think positive. I never thought my life could be anything but catastrophe, but suddenly I begin to see a bit of good luck for me, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden twinkle in my eye. I never had a chance to shine, never a happy song to sing, but suddenly half the world is mine. What an amazing thing, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. I've got a golden sun up in the sky. I found it, the last golden ticket.
You did it, Charlie.
Grandpa Joe, you should accompany Charlie. That's if you can handle it.
Handle it? You just tried to stop me.
I never thought I'd see the day when I would face the world and say,
Good morning, look at the sun.
I never thought that I would be slapping the lap of luxury, 'cause I'd had time. It couldn't be done, but it can be done. Yes, it can be done.
We never ever dared to think that there would be a golden time when the word is golden wind, and as we come sublime, 'cause I've got a golden ticket. Got a golden ticket. I've got a golden chance to make my way.
And with the golden ticket,
It's a golden day.
Come with me and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Take a look and you'll see into my imagination. Welcome, my little friends. Welcome to my factory. Augustus Gloop, please step forward.
Here's my golden ticket, Mr. Wonka.
He has a cold.
My name is Veruca Salt.
I always thought a verruca was a wart, but you don't look like a wart at all. More of a mole, or perhaps a bunion.
How you doing, Wonka? Salt's the name, and that's for nuts. Nuts for nuts, that is. An operation like this must go through a million nuts.
Make that 1,000,001. Your ticket?
Here's your silly ticket. Can I have it back after the tour?
Of course you can, my dear. Of course. Violet Beauregard?
I hear ya. Here's your ticket.
There's no gum chewing allowed on the tour.
But you make gum.
Mr. Wonka asked you to remove your gum. Do we need to negotiate?
Psychobabble, whatever.
Mr. Mike TV? Mr. Mike TV and guest?
Hold your pantyhose. A commercial's coming up.
Here's your ticket, Mr. Wonka.
Scrumptious. Oh, and Mike, there's no television reception in the factory.
None.
None whatsoever. Chuck Bucket?
It's Charlie, Mr. Wonka. Charlie Bucket. Here's our ticket.
So, you're Charlie Bucket. Odd coincidence you finding your ticket just in time.
Now see here, Wonka, if you're calling our ticket a phony,
Pleasure to meet you too, mister.
you know me, Wonka.
Do I? Well then, let's proceed. We start with a contract. Raise your right hand. I hereby swear not to touch, malign, assign, clutch, share, tear, or wear, none such, party of the first part, and so on. Please sign here.
Not without my lawyer. Let me give him a ring.
No television reception, no mobile phone reception.
Ha! Where do I sign?
Mr. Wonka, just how many rooms has your factory?
Good question, Augustus. In the Wonka chocolate factory, there are several thousand rooms. I'll show you what some of them are. In this room here are the luminous lights for eating in bed at night. And in that room there are the exploding sweets for when enemies start a fight. In this room here is the rock candy mine. They say that it's 3 miles deep. And in that room there are the marshmallow pills to munch when you just can't sleep.
Little rooms,
Big rooms.
high rooms, low rooms,
1,700 candy showrooms.
Small rooms,
tall rooms, bathrooms, ballrooms.
And you'll find chocolate in almost all rooms. In this room here are the chocolate cows from which we get chocolate milk. And in that room there are the hot ice creams for cold days smooth as silk.
And in every room are chocolate miracle trees beyond compare, driving rivals to despair.
You should see them tear their hair, and all because of
This room here, and this room here, and this room here,
And this room here.
and this room here.
oh yes, and that room there.
Is the room getting smaller? Or am I getting taller? 2.
Who's in the height? Step center, quickly. I'd hate to lose any of you so early in our journey.
We'll be crushed? Is this some sort of joke?
Stand here, in the center. Now! 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 If you want to see magic lands, close your eyes and you will see wanna be a dreamer, be one. Anytime you please, and please save me one. Please save me one. And here we have the chocolate smelting room, where thousands of miles of copper wire twist through the earth, carefully chilling the chocolate to a precise temperature, perfect for dipping strawberries.
Herr Wonka, I want to taste the chocolate.
No matter how tempting, and isn't it deliciously tempting, you mustn't touch the chocolate. It will instantly harden like cement.
Look at it there! It's some sort of creature! Freeze! Put your hands in the air where I can see them, punk!
No need to worry. That, my friends, is an Oompa Loompa.
A zombie worker!
Not a zombie worker, a refugee.
From where, Wonka?
All of my workers are Oompa Loompas from Loompa Land.
Now see here, Wonka. I teach geography.
Then you'll know all about Loompa Land with its thick jungles infested by hornswogglers, snazzy wangers, and those terribly wicked wangdoodles.
Wangdoodles? There's no such thing.
There certainly are, my dear. And a wangdoodle would just love to sink its sharp, vicious fangs into you. Augustus, my chocolate must never be touched by human hands.
Too late.
Great, he's gonna give his codes to millions of people.
Oh, it's so good. I think I had too much chocolate. Two. Mommy!
Augustus!
The chocolate's frozen, like Magic Shell.
He looks like an Easter bunny.
We've had an early revelation and lost a child to the chocolate smelter. It's a shame. The boy really seemed to know about food. Alas, take Mrs. Gloop's poop to the strawberry dipping room and heat him to precisely 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Or is that Celsius? No. Fahrenheit? Yes, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. But no higher, or it may spontaneously boil, and that would be a tragedy.
Because Augustus would be damaged?
My dear, Augustus was damaged long ago. The tragedy would be the wasted chocolate. Goodbye, Mrs. Gloop, and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow closely as we continue our tour.
Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa, loompa, doopity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get when you guzzle down sweets? Eating as much as an elephant eats. What are you at? Getting terribly fat.
What do you think will come along? I don't like the look of this. Oompa, loompa, doopity-doo. If you're not greedy, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa doopity-doo.
part of our journey by boat. Please step up and in. Watch your step. Violet, don't lick the boat. You'll only make the ship sticky.
Excuse me, Mr. Wonka. I just love your hat. It really sets off your eyes. But of course, you have great taste. You know, I would simply adore a pink candy boat and maybe one of those sweet little Oompa Loompas.
Brown noser.
Mr. Wonka, did you hear me? I said I want a pink candy boat and an Oompa Loompa.
Name your price, Wonka.
A bad parent says what?
What?
Exactly.
Where are you taking us?
There's no knowing where we're going. There's no earthly way to know. So we're simply to and froing, slowly getting vertigo. To the south, the wind is blowing. To the north, there may be snow. To the west, the moon is glowing. To the east, a cock may crow. Since we show no sign of slowing, someone must know where we are, but no destination showing, so it's all a bit bizarre.
Though our mood is easy going,
Like a game of tic-tac-toe.
We must seize this dilly-dallying, shilly-shallying to and fro. It's no mystery where we're going, unlike Edgar Allan Poe. Quite apart from our not knowing, it's the only place to go. We are in the inventing room. This is the most important room in the entire factory. My most secret inventions are cooking and simmering in here. Voila! The everlasting gourmet gobstopper.
It looks like gum.
That's because it is gum.
Gum?
The most dazzling gum in the world.
Gum? Oh no.
An entire gourmet meal without any of those nasty calories.
Gum?
Unfortunately, it hasn't been perfected yet, so we must not chew it.
Gum? I only have one dream in life, there's very little to it. Till I'm sick of lifelong gum and all lifelong to chew it. I chew it all through childhood, I chew it when I wed. If I survive to 95, I'll chew it till I'm dead.
But this gum here is much better than that one. This gum here is a 3-course dinner. Pea soup, roast beef, and blueberry ice cream. Blueberry is the nicest ice cream. You may feel fat, but in fact you're thinner. Even after a 3-course dinner.
That gum is so mine. It's delicious. It really tastes like pea soup. Oh, and here comes the roast beef. Fantastic, so tender and juicy.
But the blueberry ice cream.
I'll bet it's to die.
That's what I'm worried about. The dye.
Yo, Violet, you're so busted.
That gum is gonna do it. Her candy finger down the drain.
I asked her not to chew it.
Too late, Willie, nothing to it, 'cause I knew just how to chew it. There is no need to poo-poo it. All I have to do is do it.
Violet, it's so bad for you.
Yo, Violet, dude, you're turning blue.
Violet, what you gonna do? Just stand and sing at my blue.
Yeah, she's turning blue, it's true. Violet, you are now bright blue.
That raw and lousy gum, I knew it. Blueberry blue and fat, I slew it. I guess I blew it. Blew it.
Oompa loompa doopity-doo, I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doopity-doo, if you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Or gum chewing's fine when it's once in a while. It stops you from smoking and brightens your smile. But it's repulsive, revolting, and wrong.
Chewing and chewing all day long.
The way that a cow does.
Second.
Oompa loompa doopity-doo, with a matter you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa loompa doopity-doo.
Well, well, well. 2 naughty little children gone. 3 good little children left.
Mr. Wonka, will Violet ever be all right, or will she always be a blueberry?
Very probably. Come along. There's so much sea to more. Stop. Reverse that. Ah, I quite forgot about this room. It's the fizzy lifting drink room.
Bubbles, do they taste like candy? Mr. Wonka, sweetie, I want bubbles that taste like candy.
Actually, the bubbles taste like soap for children with dirty mouths. It's what the bubbles do that is remarkable.
What do they do, Wonka?
Just one sip of my fizzy lifting drink, and you will float on air.
Float on air? Whoa.
Unfortunately, my legal advisors have forbidden us from taking even the tiniest taste. Come along. I have more exciting things to show you.
Oh my! Mr. Wonka, kids!
They've left us behind.
Grandpa Joe, what's that?
Try it.
Hello, who's there?
Try it.
Try it.
Should we?
Well, I suppose one tiny taste wouldn't do any harm.
Well,
Wow! I'm flying!
I'm flying.
There's no sensation that's quite as sensational as flying.
And recreational trying.
It's inspirational.
And recreational
Trying.
way, way up there in midair to be touching the sky. Which I guess is why there is no feeling that's quite like the feeling of flying.
Bumping your head on the ceiling of what's up above. It's so appealing, I'm reeling on my death defying.
Flying, I roam. There is no high that's as high as the high I am trying. Flying, what's that sound?
I'm not sure, it's getting louder though, we'd better slow down.
Look up, Charlie, it's a fan. It's sucking us up. Try to float down.
I can't.
Try, Charlie, try.
I can't.
It's gonna cut us to bits.
Think positive.
I can't.
Think.
Wait, burping is the answer. Burp.
This is fun. Whee! Oh, how I love to burp.
People burp from Atlanta to Antwerp.
From John Wayne to Werder.
Or just as birds love to chirp.
Every guy loves to be URP.
Happy birthday to me. You see, Veruca, cocoa beans contain a variety of chemicals, its primary psychoactive components being theobromine and caffeine. Now just step this way and... Charlie! Do stay with the group. We wouldn't want you to float away now, would we?
Good nut.
And here we have
Bad nut.
the nut room.
Mr. Wonka, are those squirrels?
Right you are. Eventually, these squirrels will remove a walnut from its shell in one piece, and at the same time, sort the good nuts from the bad nuts.
They're so adorable. Here, Squirrely Squirrely.
Veruca, whatever you do, do not disturb the squirrels. They're in training.
See here, Wonka. I want a squirrel. I want a squirrel and an implimpa. I want a squirrel and an implimpa and a pink candy boat. I want a feast. I want a bean feast. Cream buns and donuts and fruit cakes with no nuts, so good you can go nuts. Give them to me. Now, I want a party with ruffles of laughter. I want a ton of ice cream. And if I don't get the things I am after, I'm gonna scream. I want the works. I want the whole works. Presents and prizes and sweets and surprises of all shapes and sizes. And no, don't care how. I want it now. Don't care how. I want it now. Bad nut. Veruca, Veruca!
Mr. Wonka, what will become of them?
What happens to every bad nut? That particular chute leads to the garbage incinerator. But don't worry, there's a chance it may not be lit today.
A chance?
Yes. Well, it's generally lit every other day. I can't quite remember if today is a burn day. Guess we'll find out. It's a shame, really. She was so deliciously bossy, a natural captain of industry. Onward and upward, backward and forward. Off we go. Please exit this way. I'll be with you in a moment.
Oompa loompa doobity-doo. I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobity-dee. If you are wise, you'll listen to me.
Who do you blame when your kid is a brat? Hampered and spoiled like a Siamese cat. Blaming the kid is a wrong and a shame.
You know exactly who's to blame. The mother and the father. Oompa loompa doobity-da. If you're not spoiled, you will go far. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa Loompa doobity.
Right. Now everybody must wear their protective gear. Good. Please place the goggles over your eyes. Fantastic. And welcome to the Choco Vision Room.
This room must be for making Wonka commercials.
Wrong. You're all familiar with how television works?
Yeah, big deal. What does this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear.
I said, what does this thing do?
I'm sorry, I'm a bit deaf in that ear as well.
What's the loopy doopy doing?
Well, you see, television gave me a wonderful idea. If you can send a picture via television, why not a candy bar?
That's impossible.
It's very possible. Imagine sitting at home, watching TV, and a commercial pops up. Try a Wonka bar, try it now, and poof, there it is. A simple flip of that switch right there. Unfortunately, it hasn't been tested yet, so nobody should touch it.
Hey, look at me. I'm gonna be on TV.
He's gone.
Oh dear. I do hope some part of him is not left behind. We've never sent a person before.
Look, something's happening.
Look at me. I'm on TV.
Mike, I told you not to touch.
Put me down. I want to do it again and again.
Oh, he's completely unharmed.
Unharmed? He's barely 6 inches tall.
Yes, well, that is a problem. But small boys can be very springy and stretchy. Ah, the taffy pulling machine. That should do.
How far do you think he'll stretch?
Who knows? Maybe miles.
Oompa loompa doobity-doo, I've got another puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobity-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me.
What do you get from a glass of tea?
V.
A pain in the neck and IQ of
3.
Why don't you try simply reading a book? Or could you just not bear to love?
You'll get no commercials. Oompa loompa doobity-da. Turn off the TV and you will go sad. You will live in happiness too, like the Oompa loompa Oompa loompa
Doobity-doo.
Well then, thank you both very much. I'm sure you can find your way out.
That's it? What about Charlie's lifetime supply of chocolate?
Yes, a lifetime supply of chocolate. Each of the children will receive their chocolate. Other than that, today has been a complete waste of time and chocolate. Goodbye, Charlie Bucket, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Wonka. Wait, I don't deserve the lifetime supply of chocolate. You see, I broke the rules and tasted the fizzy lifting drink, and I'm very terribly sorry. Thank you for the wonderful day and tour. It was better than Christmas.
Bless you, Charlie. You did it. You did it.
Now see here, Wonka. It was my idea to try the...
I created this contest with one purpose in mind, to find the perfect person to make new candy dreams come true.
I don't understand.
This was a test of character, Charlie. I carefully selected rooms that would tempt each of our golden ticket winners. But you, Charlie, did something remarkable. You gave in to temptation, you were smart enough not to get caught, and yet you admitted your guilt.
But the other kids...
They'll be fine, and they'll each receive the booby prize, a lifetime supply of chocolate.
That's the booby prize? What's the real prize?
Charlie, do you love my factory?
It's the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world.
I'm pleased to hear you say that, Charlie, because from this moment on, it's yours.
I don't understand.
I'm giving you my factory, Charlie. I need an heir, and that person is you.
But what about Mom? I'd love to, but what about Mom and Dad and Grandpa Joe?
The whole family can live here.
I'd love to. I'd positively love to.
Now Charlie makes everything he bakes satisfying and delicious.
Talk about your childhood wishes.
You can even eat the dishes.
Oompa loompa doobity-doo, I've got a final puzzle for you. Oompa loompa doobity-dee, if you are wise, you'll listen to me. There is a problem with lots of our youth. Not everybody likes telling the truth. Telling the truth starts a beautiful buzz. Isn't it nice when someone does? It could be contagious.
Who can take a sunrise?
Who can take a sunrise?
Sprinkle it with dew.
Sprinkle it with dew. Cover it in chocolate and a miracle or two. Charlie can.
I know that he can.
We know that he can. We know that he can. 'Cause we're mixing it with love and make the world taste good.
And the world tastes good, 'cause the candy man thinks it should.
Let's give a round of applause again for the guests on Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
pictures today. It's always like very emotional after I'm done. They all know they expect me to cry. So this has been amazing. I mean, we started it, February, and today they're all, the characters, the cast, the kids, they just come out. I don't know how they do it. We work with them. I think I know how they do it, but we practice, we work hard, and they all do it such a good job. These flowers are from me. I love you all, and I hope you all, you keep growing and reaching for the stars, and keep growing. Awesome job. My tech crew, they're awesome. Tech crew, guys. You keep coming back and visiting, okay? And helping me with the music almost too. And Mrs. Romer, where is she? She's my partner in crime. Without her, I can't do it. Can you turn on the light? Yeah, because I'm blinded with this. So we're always like thinking together, doing this together, and now this year we have. She joined us in the team, and then Monica, of course, she's always there. Miss Kay, thank you, Miss Kay. And we have, I have Sarah, the pen. She's always here, she's always with me, and she loves doing choreography. She always helps. Come on, Sarah, come on. And then Mariana, the one who's always there, she always comes and helps out from college. That was her week after she comes from college. And then Julia, but stand up, honey. She was my star. She was my star last year, and this year she's here. I want to thank my better half. He's right there. Without him, I can't do this technology and all that stuff. And my son, he's been doing this since he was in 6th grade in the school. So this has been his job all done with the microphones and all. Thank you so much for coming. I think we have...
Wow. Maybe I should be quiet. She did it all, which is great. We have a lot of, Mrs. Duncan did a great, phenomenal job. And so I just want to just highlight, to do this doesn't happen overnight. When I first came on board here as principal, Mrs. Duncan and Mrs. Gloop said, hey, we do a musical here every year, and we're going to do Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Oh, okay. That's all I said. I said, break a leg. You got my support, and if anything you need, just you know where the door is. Just knock and I'm there. If you need something, I'm there for you. But there are lots of people who are part of this. The old African proverb, it takes a village to raise a kid. It is truly that here at St. Helens. It's all of us working together as one family, one school, one community. I truly believe that. And it's part of my own fabric as an administrator here at St. Helens. And so the first people I want to thank are, of course, you, the parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, who support us each and every day. So let's give you guys a round of applause. To do this code, it does take lots of people, and I want to Mrs. Duncan did a great job of Mrs. K and Mrs. Vaneka, who have worked with her, getting the support that she needs, and Mrs. Vaneka particularly here on Saturdays, doing choreography, being a support for Mrs. Duncan when things get crazy, things happen, and they figure it out, they brainstorm. So I would like to present flowers to Mrs. K and also Mrs. Vaneka. This next person I refer her as my right hand. She keeps me grounded and focused when things sometimes get a little crazy as an administrator. It happens. The thing about it is you as parents, you think it's off smooth sailing, and all of a sudden there's a pothole in the road. I want to talk about Mrs. Roman. I came on board her, and she opened her arms and her heart, but most importantly, she is the face of St. El's for me. She worked hard, and she worked hard for everybody. And sometimes I even say to her, you are so giving. You know, and the moment, sometimes we're at a meeting, her and I were trying to figure out some things. Kid comes knocking on the door, hold on, there she goes. Parent comes in, hold on, there she goes. You know what? I am truly blessed to have her, and we're truly blessed to have her. And I want to thank you on my heart and soul. I could not do this job as well as I do most days. As because of you, your support, your love, your dedication to St. Al's. So I want to thank you. You know, when it says it takes a village to raise a kid, St. Al's opened their doors and their hearts to me almost a year ago, and they welcomed me into the family of St. Al's. But here, Mrs. Duncan takes it a step further. It's not just her. She brings her whole family into the fold, and I am greatly appreciative and honored, and I respect it. So I want to just highlight, because lots of times people do things because they do it because they do it out of goodness. They want the kids to get a great experience. And the first one is Mr. Duncan. You know? Come on, stand up. Over here, you know what? He takes a week off of work each and every year. He works on the lights and the sound and the microphones. You know, and he works behind the scenes, and he's that support for Mrs. Duncan when she comes home and she says, you know what, this just didn't work. I thought it would. So, Mr. Duncan, I want to thank you on behalf of myself and the faculty and staff. Thank you. The next two people are our alumni of St. Al's, and it's always great to give back. And it's interesting when you see a kid might walk in here at preschool, and then you see them as an adult. This is, I always say, we plant lots of seeds, we don't see the harvest. Very often we don't. But we see the harvest with these two. Connor Duncan, stand up please. We want to thank you that comes in early and stays late to assist with the lights and donates his time at home assisting with the creation of the crop. I want to say thank you on behalf of the faculty, staff, and myself. Thank you very much. And you know, you got a strong brother, you got a strong sister. You know, I had one of those. I had the strongest sister, Sarah. You know, she is the assistant director. She is the sidekick of Mrs. Duncan, her mother. And she continues to do all this of the goodness of her heart, where she's not paid. She comes to assist in practices, choreography, does the choreography, dancing routines, works with students on their lines, plans the hair and makeup for the cast, shows up at each performance, stays late to work on sets, works backstage on the show, and continues other contributions which I'm sure that I probably am missing. Sarah truly deserves an enormous thank you from the staff and students of St. Al's for what she has done to ensure that this show is successful. So Sarah, thank you, thank you. Okay, we just have a couple more announcements.
On behalf of the entire cast, crew, and families, our outgoing 8th graders would like to present some thank yous. Miss Kay?
I've known Miss Kay since middle school, sixth grade, and she's been my favorite math teacher, science teacher, and also my only math and science teacher. But overall, she's a good teacher, and I have a lot of fun in science and math. Yeah.
Mrs. Minetto?
I've known Miss Vanessa since 7th grade, which is when she came here, and she's always been one of the nicest teachers to me, and she has done a lot of stuff to help with the play. So, yeah.
Mrs. Gover?
I just want to say thank you, first of all, for helping us set up the musical, and thank you for welcoming me and Zoe to the school this year with a warm smile and really making us happy.
Mrs. Gomer really contributed to the play by staying since the morning from school all the way down to at least like 12 a.m. at night, helping Mrs. Duncan set up stuff and put the props. She's really helped us also backstage with everything to have it coordinated. Thank you so much for that.
Mrs. Duncan?
I've been here since 2018, which was like 5 years ago for my math right. So I've known her since 4th grade, and she was one of my favorite teachers. Like, loved her classes. So yeah, thank you for all of that for us.
Thank you.